Welcome, 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 teachers, caretakers, grandparents, and friends. Just thank you so much. Oh, I should add it, mentors. You know, it's very important for us to come to a place to understand this. Me as a parent, as a teacher, as a grandparent, as a caretaker, and now, with the children growing up, you need to become a mentor. We talked about different roles that we have to take. Caretaker 0 to 2 years, trainer 2 to 5 years old, teacher 5 to 7, instructor 7 to 10, coach 11 to 14, and last episode we talked about being a mentor, 15 to 18. Now the child has crossed 18. Your son, your daughter has crossed 18. So what's the role you have to take? You need to now be a friend. What does a friend do? When they are discouraged, a friend gives a shoulder for them to lean on. What does a friend do? When they are very scared, gives them some courage so that they can, push themselves and do things. What does a friend do? If they need something, a friend would say, I'll be there, I'll get that for you. Being there. What does a friend do? A friend begins to take that journey alongside. It's very important that we take our journey alongside. I counsel a lot of teenagers, a lot of parents. And when I counsel, I begin to see this very important scenario. Hurt people hurt people. I'll say that again. People who are hurting are the ones who are beginning to hurt others. Today there are a lot of parents who are hurting their children because they are hurting. They're hurting their teenagers because they are hurting. We have to take our journeys in re-scripting our inner script and begin to deal with some of those hurts. Will some of those hurts go off just like that? No, it's not going to go off. It still be there. The healing takes a lifetime to happen. It's a myth when people say, oh, I was hurt and now I've dealt with it and I'm healed. Yeah, to a certain extent. But you continue to deal with those hurts. So you being a friend, to these teenagers, learning to understand. Now, as a friend also speaks very straight, just says, hey, this is what it is. You have to be very careful. Now, please understand this. If you have taken all of those roles and you have spent a lot of time with your children, you have this amazing connection with them now. So you being a friend becomes very, very easy, very much easier. Yes, they have certain behaviors, 18 plus, they have certain behaviors and they begin to do certain things. That's where as a friend, you begin to get involved. Start getting involved in their own places of influences. See what influences them. See what excites them. See what triggers them. See what disappoints them. See what discourages them. So you need to get involved into their world as a friend. Now, many times when I say this, the parents would say, oh, they have grown up now, 18 plus, or their life and things like that. In our Indian culture, I think we are closely knit culture. We will always get involved. Not that we need to control them. We should never control them. No. Now, there are some parents who are saying, oh, yeah, I'm getting involved. So I control them. I exactly tell them what they need to do, what they should not do. No. I think you need to step back. Being a friend means just standing alongside, not controlling them. Just yesterday, there was a girl who sent a message, on Insta and said this and said, sir, I don't like science. And my father is just saying nothing doing. The science is what you're going to take. You're going to study for me. I am your father. That's what she wrote. Now, what do you want me to say to this girl? Want to say something against the father or you want to help the girl? I know you are curious, and what did I reply? I did reply this. I just said, sweetheart, I know your father is talking from this perspective, saying science would help you. It has a good future and all of that. Maybe he has also seen certain things, strengths in you. And I'm also understanding that you don't like science and all of that. But right now, you're only in 10th standard. Let the exams first finish and then let's make a decision. Not sitting and being anxious about what's going to happen a year from now, 2 years from now. Wait, just take it one step at a time. As a friend, I think it's a very important principle. Don't fuel that anxiety. Today, a lot of panic, disorders, a lot of panic attacks. In schools, there are panic attacks. The children are having panic attacks. Why? In the house, there's a very high performance, a high anxiety, high expectation kind of an environment. That's going to disappoint the child. That's going to damage the brain. That's going to damage the brain. We talk about different hormones, the cortisol hormones and the dopamine hormones. The cortisol is the stress hormone, and the stress hormone begins to go higher and higher and higher. Actually, the child is not able to think clearly, not able to make decisions on logical places, can logically make a natural decision, or making an opposite decision and landing up in problems. That's a whole different topic altogether. The key is this: you need to be a friend with your teenager, with your adolescent. Now, don't disconnect, connect with them. Enjoy it. As a friend, take them on those trips, and as a friend, go and enjoy some of their eating food out places, if you're a foodie, just go, on a roll, on scavenging from one, street food to another street food, whatever you want to do. Again, the whole point is not spending money and food. No, the point is connecting. The point is you are establishing that trust that's much deeper. Now, it's also very important at this age where you need to slowly learn to let go. So when they are getting into college, you need to let go. One of my son, he was supposed to be here after 3 months. He had gone for an internship, and then he found a course and they offered that course. It's not offered to everyone else. It's done by selection criteria. But at CMC Velo, they offered this course, and so he picked up that course. Now he has not come back for so many months. Do we miss him? Yes, absolutely. But that's the most difficult part. You've raised them up. You need to let go. You need to let go. We can't hold on to it all the time. Again, we need to come to a place of security of how we need to let go. They need to move on. Being a friend is going to be very, very critical. Being a friend is going to be. Now, as a friend, you can take any forms, maybe sometimes as a trainer, a teacher, a coach, or things like that. But that should not be dominant roles. Those are all just roles that will, kind of help you to achieve this role of being a friend. May the Lord bless you. Thank you so much for being here and listening to all these episodes. Don't forget to see some of those previous episodes and pass it on to your friends if there is a need. God bless you. Thank you.